Technological Ashes. Chapter 3. Dead Stop. The forest was gorgeous, as it always was. The train tracks now leading into downtown were very eerie. The normal sounds of the world still hadn't come back online. Thankfully, though, the heat had started to die down a bit and the breeze had picked up, blowing the smoke away from Sparky and myself. Multiple subsequent explosions ripped through the air. It seemed strange that even the telephone poles were sparking and/or the transformers were entirely melted and/or shattered. As Sparky and I walked to the top of a large hill, the view of Houston came into focus. The heat waves rising from the ground somewhat obscured the view, but it was smoky and hazy, filled with fires everywhere. I squinted and saw thousands, if not millions, of cars just stopped dead in their tracks, either in driveways, the streets, ditches, or in the river. My house was right near the river. I took out my keys and looked in my pocket watch again. 4:20 p.m. I chuckled lightly and pulled out a joint from my pocket. Click! The lock finally disengaged and my black mahogany door opened. The house was quiet. Everything was still. Not a single thing was moving, even a mouse. The joint was lit and I fumbled around my kitchen drawers for a crank radio. Where the hell are you? I fumbled around the drawer using my lighter to see. Damn it, come on. I ended up stabbing myself with an open pair of scissors. Ah! I went into the bathroom to get a band-aid and disinfect the cut. I used hydrogen peroxide, and it stung, but was necessary. I tried flipping on the water or switches for the lights. Nothing worked. The faucets groaned when I turned them on, but not a single drop fell. The TV, as I tried it, sparked and then totally died. Eventually, after rifling through some more drawers, I found the crank radio. I cranked it a few times and got only static at first. Then I slowly flipped through the FM channels. Nothing. So I tried the AMs. Texas. Failure. Grid. Collapse. Seek shelter in place. The static had obscured some of the words, so I turned the radio off and on again. When that didn't work, I tried hitting the top of the radio, which finally seemed to work. Texas is experiencing total failure of the power grid. Seek shelter and stay in place. Order in effect. Oh crap. That wasn't good, but that still doesn't explain how the radio works, or how planes and cars totally died at the same time. What was I missing? My watch said it was 5:37 at this point. Looking for the radio took a lot longer without proper light. Then on my white marble countertop I saw dancing lights. They were blue, green, pink, orange, and red. Wow, the Northern Lights. The Northern Lights? That's what it was. Science was my forte in high school before I realized I'd wanted to practice medicine. If a large solar storm hit the Earth at the wrong time and place, the power would fail. But even then, it wouldn't be instantly wiped out. It would be a slow death and decay. No, there was something else going on. Maybe it was an illegal government program. Nah, that sounds too much like science fiction. As I stepped onto the porch, the northern lights shone brightly. Normally they'd be awesome, but now they were the harbingers of doom. Stay tuned for Chapter 4, Burn, Baby Burn. Coming up soon tonight or tomorrow. Okay, bye, love y'all, to-do.